Good morrow, I'm Cal.
I'm Charlotte.
And we are walking the parks. And welcome to our first ever YouTube video. Yay! Nervous! So this video is just basically an introduction to us and to go into further details about our upcoming Walt Disney trip.
So some of you might already know who we are from our blog. We run a blog all about our theme park adventures over at walkingtheparks.co.uk. We've been blogging on there for only a couple of months, but we've made some good friends so far through Twitter and in the Disney community. So we've decided to start filming YouTube videos. As you can probably tell, neither of us are particularly comfortable in front of the camera, but hopefully that will improve. For two reasons really. One, we like watching other people's and we thought it'd be fun to try and document our trip. We don't know how it's going to go yet, but it'll be fun to try.
This could be the only other video.
Yeah, we might never do another one, but let's see. And two, because I am actually an online content creator as a job, and video is one of those things that I've just never touched and I need to for my professional kind of portfolio. So what better way to try? One of my friends said to me a couple of weeks ago, actually, you just got to rip the band-aid off and do it, so there's no better way to try.
Cut that out. Hey, stop doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Every time I try to make an announcement, I'm waving my hands like really excitedly and I don't know why. Hopefully that'll stop. In September we're going to Walt Disney World. It's our second visit as a couple. Charlotte's been...
Hence the mini year.
Charlotte was fortunate enough to go quite a few times when she was younger with her family. So Charlotte's got a bit more experience than me with Walt Disney World, and last year was my first ever visit.
It was also my first time ever staying on site. So when I used to go as a teenager, I went 3 times as a teenager, I only ever stayed at Hard Rock Hotel at Universal, and we just used to stay in villas. So
I don't know how she coped.
It's a hard life. And it was before my Disney experience or Fast Pass. Well, they had Fast Pass, but they didn't have Fast Pass Plus. So
we got married last year, and it was our dream honeymoon to go to Florida and experience the theme park up in the world. Yeah, it was an experience that I thought that'd be a one and only trip. I didn't think that we'd be going again just over a year later. Got emotional walking down Main Street, looking at the castle in real life for the first time. And I know Charlotte gets emotional thinking about that moment sometimes. So
it was definitely a place that had always been really close to my heart when I was younger. So to go back and experience it together on our honeymoon was amazing. Yeah. And we didn't think we'd be going back for, well, probably about 7 years.
Yeah, I'd been excited more for the Universal side of things. But then when we arrived at Disney and we checked into the hotel and the first time we went in the park, it was just, my life changed and this Disney obsession became massive. So when we got back, we were like, right, we're not going to go. We're not going to be able to afford to go for a few years, so we'll try and do English theme parks, maybe some European theme parks, and Disneyland Paris, which we actually booked, fortunately, through booking.com, so we didn't have to pay up front. And yeah, one day we were talking and we just decided to just do it.
We basically put ourselves on the strictest budget you can imagine to afford this trip, with a few bonuses from work. We've managed it, but it hasn't just been because we've got thousands of pounds sat in a bank account. It's just because we've been super careful about what we spend in. And I think if we had to give you or anyone a tip for how to afford it, it would be cut everything else out of your life. Like we've not bought clothes, we've not gone out for meals, we've not been on a night out, we've not done any other trips, we've not gone on it for any weekends away, we've literally done nothing.
Cut. So we're going in September, at the end of September, for 2 weeks. We are flying from Manchester Airport and we are flying Virgin Atlantic. As I said before, we were trying to do this on a strict budget, and we originally priced to go by Thomas Cook, but we looked about and Virgin wasn't that much more expensive as it turned out. It was only a couple of £100. And if you've read the blog, and you might have seen some of my tweets about it, I've got an intense fear of flying, and
it's fun for me. Can't feel more comfortable to go with an airline that he'd already flown with. I think, is that the best way to say it?
Yeah. With Virgin, we got us, because we're going premium economy, we got us seats.
We're not going premium economy. Yeah. We're not, we're going economy plus. Since we last booked Virgin have added this new level to their flight, so I think we're economy plus, I think, but I haven't got my paperwork to check, which means we've got to pre-book our seats for no extra cost, which on Thomas Cook that would have been an extra, I don't know.
Yeah, X amount of money.
And the flight time was better, it gets us into Orlando earlier, so we just decided to go for it. And we had a little issue last year with not pre-booking our seats and we didn't get sat together.
Basically we were, because we're from Yorkshire, we don't like spending money we don't need to, and I think it was £70 to book seats,
something ridiculous
something like that. Yeah. So we didn't want to do it. On the way we were fine, but on the way back we sat us separately. So
the big old kitchen between us.
That was an interesting experience. Luckily Virgin did change it up as soon as we realised I was a nervous flyer and moved another family, I believe, to get us sat together.
Yeah, they literally moved kids to sit together.
So it was fine, but to save it this time, we've got our seats pre-booked, we know where we're sitting, and it helps me get comfortable before we get on the plane, which is always helpful.
So hotels, we're staying on site again. Last time we stayed at Caribbean Beach in a moderate, so this time we're going in a value. Like we said, we wanted to make it as, I'm not going to use the word cheap because it's not cheap, as inexpensive as we could. So we're staying on site at Disney at the All-Star Sports. The All-Star Sports and All-Star Music was the cheapest two. Carl chose Sports.
Obviously. We've added the dining plan just to make it simpler when we were there, because we had the dining plan last year and it was very useful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good to not have to worry about how much money we were spending, and this time it involves alcohol.
It's always
so
important.
We're pretty happy about that because we spent way too much money on alcohol last time.
Yeah, first tip, don't go to Disney shops to buy alcohol.
It's expensive. So yeah, we booked the dining plan and the full table service dining plan. We've booked most of our ADRs. I think we've got one more left. We might do a separate video on our choices. And there's probably still a bit of moving around to do. We've got 14-day Disney tickets included in that, and
the Memory Maker.
Oh yeah, Memory Maker, and we booked all that through the Disney website. So we just went direct with Disney. We looked at a few different options. We looked at Virgin. Virgin was a lot more expensive to book the same hotel and a Virgin flight than it was to book the two separately. I think there was like a £1,500 difference.
Just on that, the difference from Virgin this year to last year.
Extortionate.
I'm looking forward to staying at a proper Disney themed hotel, because Caribbean Beach, I don't know if some of you might know this already, is under a lot of renovations at the minute, and last year there was a lot of maintenance work going on.
Yeah, and I think at the time we were like, oh, it's fine, like it wasn't impacting our experience, and it didn't, but there wasn't like we've seen a few videos of the All Stars just to see what it's like, and just having like an actual shop and a canteen, quick service place. Like there is that at Caribbean Beach, but it's all stalls and like in a tent, and I think and it's massive. It's so expansive that you had to get a bus to go to the reception to pay your room off and all that stuff. So we're quite excited for a proper themed. It might be full of kids, but
yeah, I mean the theme looks amazing. At the end of the day, it's just somewhere we're going to lay his head on a night. We've planned quite a lot more nighttime activities this time round, because last year we were only at Disney for a week and then we went to Universal for a week. But so it's a place to lay his head. It looks lovely, the pools look nice, so we're just really looking forward to staying there.
Yeah. And in terms of other things, we're not doing SeaWorld and Busch Gardens this time. We did that last time and we feel like we don't really need to do it again. It was only a year ago. And Universal's still to be decided, so we've not booked the tickets and we don't know if we'll be able to afford to book the tickets in all transparency. So they're expensive and we're only planning to go for a couple of days, so it's like over £400 for 2 days, which just feels like a lot. But obviously we really want to go because I'm a big Harry Potter geek, and the thought of going to Orlando and missing out on Harry Potter is a bit sad. But if we don't have £400 spare before we go, we just won't go.
Yeah, that's what we said when we booked it straight away. Universal will be an added bonus, and hopefully, you never know, we might be able to do it, but we're not planning on doing it, and if it changes then we'll get to go and it'll be amazing, and if not, it's going to be an amazing 2 weeks anyway. So. And
I think what we really want, what we felt staying at Disney for just 7 days, is that we barely scratched the surface, so this is more about us really enjoying what Disney has to offer.
We will also be doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Park. We went last year and it was amazing. We didn't really get everything we should out of it. If you read a bit Charlotte's latest article, she explains a bit about that in there.
We'll leave a link
Is it below? Is it above? What is it on YouTube?
Below.
Anyway, get out, and we're going to plan that better and experience it better. So that's one thing we definitely will be doing.
We like, just quickly, I think I mentioned this in my blog, but which is called Rookie Mistakes at Walt Disney World, by the way. I'm not big on character meets. Like, I wouldn't queue an hour.
Unless it's Piglet.
Yeah, apart from Piglet. I wouldn't wait an hour to meet Moana, but the characters at Mickey's Not So Scary are all unique and ones that you don't normally find in the park. So, like Lotso's there, and I love a Lotso.
Yeah, the dwarfs.
And the dwarfs. So I think we want to experience that a bit more.
I'm not sure what happened last year because everything else was so well planned. Because Charlotte's a planning machine when it comes to Disney. Oh, we just kind of turned up.
Yeah.
A bit late. The party had already started. It was our first full day. We didn't get a candy bag. Where did Nick run off?
Yeah, we did. We didn't even pick up a pick a mix, or not pick a mix, that's not the right word, a trick or treat bag.
We kind of got a pre-owned.
I was like, oh, where are they? And then we never left. We went to Adventureland and Frontierland, and that's it. We never went into any other parts of the park. So this time we're gonna have a day, like a rest day, and then get in the park at like 4 o'clock and enjoy Mickey's Not So Scary fully. So we're definitely doing that.
So our plan for the channel is we're going to do vlogs from each of the parks while we're over there. Obviously we've not done vlogs before, so it could be quite interesting viewing.
We're going to do a bit of practicing before, I think, so we might start like weekend vlogging. It's mainly just to capture some of our days so that we can look back on it and remember, and obviously we've been inspired by a lot of you guys as well, so yeah, we're going to see how we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if this camera's good enough, or how much equipment we need, or if we need a, what's that word? A tripod.
We need to hire a sound guy to be underneath.
Yeah, we don't know what this
sound washing machines on.
Oh, we'll have to see what it
hopefully you can hear us. If not, we'll be filming it again.
We don't know if we need like mic, like will it pick up the sound? So any advice you can give us, please definitely leave it in the comments, because we've got no idea really of what the heck we're doing.
Yeah, we're vlogging virgins. Another thing we just thought we'd do is let you guys know what we're looking forward to most with returning to Disney World. So I'll let you go first.
Food.
Straight to the point, simple.
I'm currently on a little bit of a Fit for Florida kind of mission, although I did eat half a massive bar of chocolate last night, so I'm not sure how well that's going, but you know. So when I go, I'm going to be like a ravenous dog, ready to eat every single bit of food that is in Walt Disney World. And last time we did have some good food, we had some really nice food, but we didn't barely have any snack. We had a Dole Whip, and that was the only snack we had. We didn't really use the dining plan properly. The food is the main thing I'm looking forward to, and I really can't wait to see Happily Ever After again, because it was amazing.
S'mores. Oh, I can't wait for that. But the thing I'm looking forward to most is food and wine. We kind of rushed through food and wine a bit last year, because like I say, we only had a week there.
We did it in the dark as well.
Yeah, we kind of booked fast passes in between, so we were coming and throwing, and we were a bit naive. But me, I'm looking forward to walking around the world, tasting foods, tasting Bud Light everywhere, because I'm not a bit of a plain drinker, and yeah, that's what I'm.
Be a connoisseur over there.
So a new experience I'm looking forward to is Flight of Passage. We couldn't get a fast pass last year. We had a bit of a mix-up with fast passes through. It was just a mix-up with the system, and our fast pass window opened like a week later than it should have done. So we missed out on Flight of Passage. So for me, that's the first fast pass we're going to get.
Yeah.
And
we did go to early magic hours to try and get on it, but by the time we got through the gates, bearing in mind we were there before they opened, it was already a 3-hour queue, and we were just not willing to waste 3 hours of our time.
Yeah, limited time last year.
Limited time.
Yeah. Well, again, this year, if you can't get a fast pass, to be fair, I think I'll wait.
We'll probably queue this time.
Because all the reviews I'm reading is like, this ride is going to change my life, and I have to experience it. I'm
mostly excited about pin trading. So last time I got some pins, and they're a bit of a weird selection if you see them all together. So I mostly tried to get like ones that were...
I remember now. You tried getting one from every park and then gave up, didn't you?
Well, because they were like $8.99 each, and I got like 6 of them. So I think what I'm gonna, what I want to do is go to the Character Warehouse and buy like a cheap pin pack, and then we can spend an afternoon pin trading. I'm excited to try that. It's something new. It's something I've never done in all the times I've been there.
Yeah, walking the parks for Diz Cup. Thanks to everyone who voted last week. We were a bit shocked by how many people actually took part. It's basically just something that I wanted to do because I was a bit bored while waiting for fast passes to open. But thanks for everyone who shared it and liked it and retweeted it and voted. And I believe we've both took your time up long enough now. If you don't already follow us on Twitter, our Twitter handle is
at WITP_blog.
So we had a few different ones. Our blog website is walkingtheparks.co.uk. We'll put links for both in the below. So yeah, hopefully you've liked listening to us ramble on for a bit.
God knows what this is going to look like when we've finished it.
Please give us a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos of us rambling on to you.
It's alright if you don't.
Yeah, we're not going to be offended. But yeah, so thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.